Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Transport Fevers 2. This is episode 12, and today we are going to be expanding out from the loop. We are going to, I think, go from here and expand this line towards Chicarel and Mark Drayson. Mostly because I want to get some bread out of here, transport the firework by more sides to these two towns. But before we do that, I've just noticed that here in Lasco and Cockshell don't have any cargo transportation distribution going. So that's what we're going to do in these two towns. So first of all, let's connect up a few roads to make it all a little bit easier. Let's also curve it a little bit. So as you can see, we're only serving like this general area, and we want to do more than that, so we'll place a few stops around here to serve a greater area. And I believe that if we go right here, that can be our final stop. Okay, so I have now gotten both of these towns looped, so they should grow a little bit more, get a little bit more stuff delivered to them, because it's only 70 bricks about. Yeah, so that should increase by a lot. Same for this town right here. But now we are ready to expand this train line. Oh, and look at that, there's some more fuel being dropped off. That's oil, whatever. That's great. Still a big backlog, but that's to be expected. So we want both a station in these two towns, and then yeah, we want a station in both of them. So let's see. I believe that we might want to extend this right here. Got it across. And then connect it up like that, and then we can have a station right here. Okay, so I've done some building in between cuts, and as you can see, the line continues now on from Swaffham. I've also done the signals. There's a nice bridge over this road. What do I say? Road, river. We can always adjust it to be higher if you want to use boats in the future. But then when we come into Chicarel, we see this big station. As you can see, has some huge buildings, and you know what? I think we can even add some more passenger and cargo buildings just alongside the main building. I believe we could add one or two there, and even, let's see, miscellaneous side entrance. So that's not going to do anything, I believe. Or is, well, we could do something like this with some small buildings or medium ones here and there. Okay, yeah, that's looking very nice. So I've got this in between the passenger and cargo buildings, a road underneath, and then here a road over. That way no trains have to stop, no cars have to stop when there's a train waiting. And we've got two platforms for each, which is pretty nice. And then it continues on with signals, of course. Small tunnel here, and then into this huge mountain. It goes underneath, and then right away enters the station. There are also two giant buildings. This start is a little bit smaller. I didn't put anything across, and I also didn't continue it yet. But I did it such that if I out of Skelton in Cleveland to a line right here to Longport to Ilford, I can maybe continue to Willenhall and then loop around maybe even to Market Ranson, or from here this continue this line to there and have this kind of be our upper hub. or lower, depending on how you see it. I've also already extended the line, that's why the game is paused. As you can see, the pink line, it continues all the way down to here. So the only thing that waits now is to unpause, and the line will now lead a loss for a little bit. That's going to be the case, but I think we're just going to live with that. Something else we need to do is set up public transport, so we'll get, let's see, buildings. Oh, we've also got new bus stops from Era B. That's nice. We'll definitely use them. Okay, so let's see. Oh, nope, not that. We need a depot first. So we'll get one a little bit out of the town. So one right here, and then we'll also get one. Let's see. Once again, a little bit out of the town, right there. So, and then we've got to set up our stops. Of course, we want one big one right here, and then we'll dot some of them around, and I am even going to extend these roads a little bit, nice and straight, and then I'm also going to extend this a little bit. Okay, now let's get our stops in. So it's a small town, we don't need many stops. So for now it will just be a for loop. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's name it. So it's a road passenger, and then it is market raisin, and it's the loop. Okay, that's that one on. Let's get some vehicles on there, and let's see, by vehicles, we've got quite a lot of vehicles now. We'll have more in the future, but and I'm thinking that we might only need 5 for now, because these are quite big, they go quite fast, so I believe that if we color these... Oh, we've got a new locomotive! The Class A3 Flying Scotsman. It's not electric, but it's one hell of a looking train. And a new plane, of course, that's also something. Oh, it goes 120 kilometers an hour, that's fast. So, we'll put it on here, market racing, and then we also need a loop right here. Let's first get some stops placed down. Once again, I want a medium / big one right here. Did I put it next to... I don't know, I did put it... Yeah, I put it next to the cargo station. Well, I guess that's fine. And then we'll get the other stops also a little bit dotted around. Once again, not very big. A lot of these streets are created by me. Well, look at that! We have road markings now. That's awesome. With new roads. We've got new roads. That's pretty slick. I like that. A lot of these roads are upgrading, and why did I put a stop right there? I mean, honestly, I believe it's fine for now. We might have a second loop in the future, but I kind of want it in the center as well, so yeah, that's a decent spot. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 this time. And once again, road passenger, and then it's Chicorel. And it's the loop. Just like that, once again, so vehicles, same ones. I'm thinking about the same amount, 5, and then this is yellow. Alright. So, I mean, the game is running, so these should have been put on here. Yes, they are. Oh, look at that, even here. Oh, I love the new roads. They look wonderful. Oh yeah, they look wonderful. Let's see it. Let's take a look at the new roads. Oh. Oh, and the country roads are highways now. Oh wow. Extra large roads. Yes, that's extra large. Yes, definitely. Oh, look at that. That's amazing. Anyways, let's speed the game up a little bit. Now, this is a very long route, so I'm kind of thinking that first we turn off expenses, and then we get another train. But instead of just getting another, let's say, the same one. Let's go to vehicles, though. Okay. So instead of that, let's replace, and let's see. Yeah, this is the. Let's go to locomotives. We have only one electric, I believe. The crocodile. It's got an enormous power and attractive effort, I believe. Yeah, but so does a Flying Scotsman. And Flying Scotsman is fun. It's very beautiful. It's very beautiful. Yeah. So what I'm thinking is we add one of those. It's expensive. It definitely is, but we have a lot of money. We're earning loads. So then, do we have any multiple units? We don't. Let's go to passenger wagons. And we have 2 of them. Each of them goes 100 an hour. But one carries 3 people more, so I believe that we are going to go for this one. And that's one hella expensive train. And I believe this is very big. But it's a very big investment, but I hope it's worth it. We'll color it, and then do I want to dare to duplicate it? Not yet. I want to see how it does first. So let's take a look at it. Chickerell. It's going to Chickerell already. Oh, it's just past Swaffham. Oh, an autosave happening. Hold on. Quick autosave. Oh yes, there it is. Oh, look at it, just cruising at 100 an hour. I mean, these catenaries aren't useful yet, but I'm sure they will be in the future. Are there any people waiting here yet? Oh, there are. Yes. There's most of them are going in the direction of Swaffham. Only a few want to go to Market Racing, but there's already some demand. That's good to see, honestly. I wasn't expecting all of this. Now, let's take a look. How is demand going right here? Oh, we've definitely also got a bit of fuel. Yeah. This is kind of what I was expecting, that this is kind of going to be a lot of demand. And let's see. Are there a lot of people waiting? There aren't really, I believe. It's reasonable. So in the future we want, I'm thinking in the next episode we want food being brought instead of delivering itself. I want it to be brought right here, so then it can be distributed by the loop here in Swaffham, and then part of it can hop on a train right here and go on, cruise all the way past here and go to Chickerell and Market Racing. It's a long journey, but I think it would pay quite a lot. And in the beginning of the episode we did some loops in Cockshell, so let's see if those paid off. And they sort of have. They haven't really. That's weird to see. Yeah, that's not what I was expecting from this. Well, I guess that's just what it is, and it looks like we're kind of... Oh. Thrapston is getting its tools alright, and it just looks like we kind of need to kick up production on everything. Because, yeah, there isn't really a lot being delivered. So I'm thinking we either need more trains to distribute or both have it. Oh, have a train filled with at least 100 passengers. Let's see. I want to see the train. Oh, it just left Market Raisin. That's epic. Yeah, so this train is definitely going to be profitable. Yeah, it's already sped up the game. Let's see. Well, that's one big tunnel here. So that's cruising along to Chicorel, which has some, which has some demand, at least. How's our demand in here? Oh, that's still fine, I believe. That should fit on our train. Okay, so for now, I think it'll do with just one train. Of course, in the future we want a second one. And I'm just in advance already going to put some truck stations in these towns. So, we'll put it on this side because our cargo station is on that side. And then let's zoom in a little bit. And I think I'm going to put it a little bit away. And you'll see just a second why. Because let's see, we've got the medium street right now, but I might want to upgrade this street to a medium one. Same for the tunnel. Oh, that's unfortunate. You know what? Let's see. Can I upgrade it? So we're going to have to replace that road. Let's get this again. Oh, that's unfortunate that it does really have to be like that. Otherwise, this will do just fine. But I'd like to have at least a bridge going across. We can have a bridge across, that's awesome. Okay, and there's also the roads getting upgraded. Let's upgrade some of these manually. Just getting them the new lane markings. Look really nice. Okay, so we've got that main road now, and let's also extend this a little bit across so we can prepare for grain to be delivered. Okay, we'll get another one in right here in Market Raisin, and once again we'll get it next to the cargo drop off. So that's going to be a lot of building destroyed, but that's fine. I have a train filled with 200 passengers. That probably means that the train is filled. It is. That's awesome. Oddly enough, it hasn't yet made the delivery, but it should very soon. So we'll keep an eye on that. Yeah, we'll keep that zoomed out a little bit so we can see when it arrives. And we should just close it accidentally. Anyways, let's extend this platform a little bit and then we'll go check out the train again. Okay. Now we also want a little bit of a distribution of things, and oh, this town is growing. It sure is. So I'm thinking that we might just want to have this, and then this, and this. Might be a little bit abundant, but I hope it's fine. So then we can go here. I said we can go here. Okay, then here, here, and it can go back. And why isn't it showing? That's weird. Anyways, we'll change the colors to pink to match the other loop. And then we can call it road passenger and or cargo, and it looks like I've messed up the naming on this line, so we'll change that. Oh no, that's fine. Hold on. Oh, that's why it's not showing. Okay. Okay, so we'll change it to red then. And road cargo. Market raisin. And looks like we've capitalized the A. Oh, another new locomotive. Oh, and it's electric. It's electric. And it goes fast. Okay, so that's done. We'll get some vehicles on there when we need to. And has it made its delivery yet? My train. Has it arrived yet? Oh. 2 million! Holy moly. Holy smokes. That's a lot. Is it filled? Yes, it's filled. Of course it is. Oh. But it looks like... Oh, we've got 100 million! Oh yes, that's nice. Oh, we don't have it anymore, but... Look at that, just rising, just growing immensely. That's what we want to see. And it looks like we've built a lot of tracks then. Same for electric. So you can see that all of that was electric, and I think we want to expand this platform. Oh, we've got high-speed tracks now. So let's pause the game for a little bit. And I believe we want electric, high speed and electric, both of them. So we'll expand this by 2. By 2. So then we can have our platforms, passenger. Oh, if we wait for the autosave to happen. Oh, I think we might want to replace a little bit of the station because we've made some upgrades in terms of infrastructure. Yes, I know, we've got some problems. You can't get to your platform. I know. And just like that, we've upgraded part of the station. So, get the game running again. I wasn't able to do these 3 parts, but that's because the buildings would have been destroyed. Yeah, but we've got high-speed rails now. So let's just take a look, because I want to see what that locomotive, what it is exactly. So, oh wow, that's impressive. It's got lots of tractive efforts, and when I say lots, I mean lots. 3,000 kilowatts compared to the measly 1,600 this one has. Yeah, so next trains, we definitely want that one. Oh, and look, just look at all of these towns growing. This series is going pretty good. So got lots of people waiting here. Oh, well, reasonable amounts of people waiting. A train cruising along to Swaffham. How is the amount of people waiting? That's fine. You can definitely see that the amount of people going to Cargban Moorside is a lot more than wanting to go in the direction of Chickerell. And it looks like demand has kind of stagnated, but that's for now, and that's fine. Yeah, this definitely isn't profitable yet. But I think we might have still have the time to do a little bit of what do I say? Creating these kind of loops for the bread to be distributed. So we'll get one stop there, and then we want one here, and here, and here, and maybe even there. Okay, so then we can once again create a new line, starting of course here and then going along like that. Once again, road cargo, it's the shaker loop, and we'll give it a yellow color once again. Yellow. Okay, and then I guess we can just create, oh no, before that we have to adapt cargo by more sides to be able to handle the bread. So what we'll do is, let's see, the food delivery is, instead of going to cargo by more roads, to Grange roads, let's pause the game. No, let's pause the game, and then what we can do is delete this and add this as a station. And I want you to go to terminal 3 to drop it off. Okay, that's awesome. And so now it could be dropped off to this platform, and then it should also, the bread should be still be distributed to cargo by more sides. Okay, so game can run again. Oh, look at that, full train. Which one is it? The clockwise loop. And is it going to be filled up again? Of course it is. Yes. Okay, so then I believe we can just go ahead and create the line. Yes, we can create the line first. So, go to my more side. Then we go all the way right here to Chicorel, and then to Market Raisin, and we just come back. So what is this? The Market Raisin. So it's a train line. So train cargo, and then it's the long food. The long food. Long food. Yep, that's the name. Long food. Okay, so that's good, and then I believe that we have to put some vehicles on these lines first. So we'll buy some of them. Oh, and we've got a new tram, 60 an hour. That's reasonably fast. Oh, and then we'll buy 10. We've got the money for 10, so we'll just do that. Yellow, and it can be the road cargo. Same here, 10 vehicles. Let's get the right one. And then these can be all red. And let's do cargo loop. Okay, and so now we can start to take a look at what train we want. So let's go to the train depot. Manage vehicles. We of course want cargo. And honestly, I'm kind of debating on just holding off on doing this. We need a boxcars, but as you can see, these only go 80 an hour. This would severely clog up our line, just because it has to wait along for it to pass. Oh, and let's pause the game again. There is a severe traffic jam going on here. Okay, something I'm going to do is nope, get this, configure, and then I want a road access, street access right there. So then we can hook up these streets. Let's get a straight piece of road. Right here. Okay. That should fix it. Yes, it does. Okay. And well... Okay, yeah. So... Oh. So, and is this getting fixed now? It will be some time before it... Oh, come on, you... Yeah. This wasn't a very great idea, maybe. But... I mean, there's an autosave happening. This had to happen. Okay, so it seems like these lines aren't running right down here. So, to fix that, what I'm going to do is get a waypoint. I want to get one just on both sides. And then, let's see. So, the food delivery, we can, after all of this, we can add one right here. So, they route across, okay. Then, the curve by more side loop. After branch, it can also, let's see, it can go at a station right here as well. Okay, that's awesome. And then curve by more side fuel can, before even going there, let's add a station, this one. And let's see, what did we have right here? Okay, so, okay, that's fine, and then we add this again. No, that's not what I wanted. So, we add the waypoints, we move this. Okay, so first we go to lower curve by more side, then we pause this, then we go here. Yes, that's what I want. That's what I want. And then here we can see and load this and load that. Okay. So now everything should resolve itself. Yeah, so these are going out right there, and then these are coming in on the other side. Yes, that's awesome, and nothing should cross over, I believe. I mean, there's some crossing over, but that's just from being on the same part. There's nothing crossing actually over. Okay, that's good. These orange ones should then also start going out here, which is good. And I mean, why are you not? Oh, you are picking up the bread. Okay. So it's still getting delivered here, but I'm thinking that we might have to increase the rates. So curve by more side loop, yes, we have to increase our rates quite significantly actually. So we'll manage vehicles and we'll clone all of them. It's not going to be good for our traffic right here, but once this all leaves, all of these orange ones leave, it should be good. It should be good then. Because these are just waiting. No, these are just waiting. And look at that, lots of people waiting there. Many people waiting here in Swaffham. Oh yes, lots of people waiting. Here, oh, a few. And here, yeah, some people as well. So that's good to see. How is that line doing in terms of profits? That train line, so it's okay-ish. It's okay-ish. Yeah. We'll see. How is the brick line actually doing? So it's... sometimes it makes money, sometimes it doesn't. It seems like there's 1 in 3 years that it doesn't make money. And it seems like that was last year. So there should be some big deliveries coming in for that line as well. apart from that, I believe that we might be... Oh, well... We've got lots of lines not making money, but... most of them are, I believe. Oh yeah, so this has cleared up, and because we've added loads of vehicles on this line, the loop, it's kind of going on the station, but that should go fairly quickly. And look at that, another train full of fuel coming in, and it's not filled. Okay, that's one last thing I'm going to do in the episode. It's kind of long already, but I've really got to do this. So, buildings on the left and 30 meters long. Okay. I want half of the vehicles to go on another station. So we'll extend this. So platform is like that, and then let's create a new line. So that's new line from here to here. And before we put anything on there, I also want to get a few more platforms right here. And I even want to extend this a little bit further. Okay. So now let's go to the line manager again and set that to the correct platform, platform 1. Okay. And then half of the... Wait, first let's name it. So it's road cargo swap route oil 2. Let's not forget the space in here. Okay, and then lastly we can set the color to the same. Okay, then we want half of the vehicles from here, which is 62 apparently. It's going to be a lot of work selecting all of these. Okay, so there is now the amount starting to be created there, and it looks like half of the vehicles are indeed going there. So that's good, and now this production should increase. Because right now it's not optimally producing. So it's definitely getting produced enough. This backlog should then also disappear, I'm hoping. And we should start seeing money rolling into the bank. Yeah, so that's it for this episode. In the next episode, I'm going to leave it running a little bit more until we get those new wagons. And then when we do get those faster wagons, I am going to, in the next episode, create that new line with you guys. So I'll see you guys then. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit that like button if you did, and I'll see you guys then. Goodbye.